Hello, my name is Chelsea Rose, and I'm here to just give you a couple more tips to living a more fulfilled life. Today we are discussing words. There are over 171,000 words for a dictionary. In 2009, the Bible has been translated into over 2,500 different languages. So there are tons of words just being thrown around out there. And sometimes we forget to stop and realize how tangible words are. And because everything is made out of cells, and there are particles flying everywhere, I do believe that words someday, like Maya Angelou said, we will be able to measure words to see how tangible they are. So to take this into a little thing you can connect with, I want you to just go back to a time where maybe you're walking down the street or you're at work or you just saw your significant other and they said something along the lines of, "Hey, you are looking really great today." Or, "Dang girl, you look good." And you got that good positive feeling like, "Whoa, thank you so much. I feel even better now." And you're getting super excited. And, or maybe say that you walk into a room and you just get that sense of like, ooh, that negative feeling comes into you or comes over you, and it's like there's negative energy in the room, and quite possibly there's been some fights in that room and the words have attached themselves to the walls, to the floor, to the ceiling, and it's never been released. So you kind of can tune into that. Your subconscious becomes aware of it and you feel something inside of you that says, "I don't really like this place," for some reason that you cannot explain. So those are some examples. Now, I like to go deep, so let's take it a little bit deeper into actually where they have been able to show the effect of words. There's a movie called What the Bleep, which is great. It shows water consciousness. And there's also a video on YouTube called Water Consciousness with Intent by Dr. Masaru Emoto, where they take in both of these videos bottles of water, words on the inside or outside of the bottle, and or they say words to them or sing words to them, and over a certain amount of time, the water crystals change. And with their microscopes, they're able to see these crystals and take pictures of them. So I encourage you to look them up. However, I know some of you aren't going to take the time to do that, so I'll give you a little spiel on what happens. So for the ones that say happiness, love, beauty, gratitude, appreciation, the crystals, Mother Teresa, the crystals are beautiful. They're clear, they're radiant, they're white to gold, they're incredible. For the ones that say, "I hate you, I want to kill you, I don't like you," they are like thrown around. They don't even form into crystals. They actually just like splatter everywhere in their darker colors. So that just shows what the effect of words has on a bottle of water. Now imagine your body. So you're at least 70-75% water, and if you don't drink a lot of water, maybe you're like 50% water. However, that's still a significant part of you that is just water. And that water is retaining words people are saying, words that you're saying to yourself, things people have said to you, and you're holding it inside of yourself, right? And so those crystals are going to become beautiful, glowing, radiant, or they're going to become dark, muggy. You need to be more conscious on your internal dialogue. So those voices going on, you've got a lot of them in there, I'm sure. And the people that talk to you. And even just your self-talk. Notice what's going on inside your head. If you're having troubles, you're saying, "I'm not smart, I'm not funny, I'm not fun, I can't do anything right." And change it. When you hear those things, say, "Stop. Shut up. I am smart inside your head. You could say it out loud. You might look a little crazy. Who cares? I am smart. I am fun. I am amazing. Even if you don't really believe it 100% right now when you say it, it's just to stop yourself and correct it. So you can start to create a new narrow path. Now, there are 2 ways to create a new narrow path. So you have a situation that creates an emotion, and then you think of something, so you relate it to that situation, and then that'll create a new narrow path for you. The other way is through constantly saying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over to yourself until you just believe it. So just try it out. Start to, wake up every day and say, I'm amazing. I love myself. I really love myself. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this world. Today's going to be a great day. Things flow effortlessly together. Everything happens perfectly for me. Today I am happy. I choose to have an amazing day. Today is the best day ever. Whatever you want to say, just say it. And if you feel silly, oh well, get over it. It's only you. Like, who are you really trying to impress? You want to feel silly and have a great day? Or do you want to feel not silly, be normal and withholding from yourself and then have a horrible day? Like, really though, think about it. And I've done this. I've said those kind of things, and amazing things have happened throughout the day. My coffee, randomly, I go to get a coffee and the machine doesn't work, so they just give me a free coffee. Like, people just give me presents, or my meals get paid for. Things happen. I say, before I teach yoga sometimes, I say, this is going to be the best class ever. And after class, people come up to me and they're like, that was such a good class. Thank you so much. That was the best class. And I just kind of laugh because it's really important to realize what you're putting out is going to come back. What you're thinking, you're going to create. So to think is to create, to speak. You speak things into existence. And I believe Maya Angelou said this in a really profound way. She said, a long time ago, no one thought they would be able to press a button and see Spain. And now you can press a button and you can see Spain. Someone spoke that into existence. Just stop to think about how many things were spoken into existence by people. How many material things. And notice when someone's glowing and shining, what do they usually say, like, in their head? Do you think it's saying, I'm a horrible person, bad things keep happening to me, I hate my life? No, they're usually like, I am awesome, great things keep happening, I'm such a happy person. Because they say those things, they've realized it, and they've reprogrammed their brain. I've been doing this kind of stuff since I was like 17 years old. I got really sick, and I had to heal my body because the doctors kept diagnosing me wrong like 3 times. And I was sick of it, and I was thinking, well, if I had a car and I wanted to figure out how the car could run the best, I would figure out how an engine would run. So how does my body run? Like, what controls it? Well, your brain controls your body, right? It tells you to run in fear or to dance when you're happy. So you need to go back and retrain your brain. Your brain is not you, okay? It's a muscle. It absorbed information, and now it's replaying the information over and over and over. And your job is to figure out which information it retained, keep what's valuable, and release what's not serving you anymore. Okay, you don't need to be scared anymore. You're not a kid. You don't need to beat yourself up for that bad decision to drink too much and have unprotected sex. You don't need to beat yourself up for getting an abortion. Like, you're not living there anymore. You did it. It was an experience. It wasn't the best one. It was one. Maybe you did some drugs you're not so proud of. Don't bring it into the future with you. Just let it go. Let it stay. When it happened, it happened. And today, I'm an amazing person that didn't create who I am today. It was an experience I went through. And I'm still fucking awesome. Okay, so don't forget that. Don't beat yourself up. Just let things go. Learn from them and keep on growing. So if anyone is speaking negative around you, make sure you stand up to them. Say, like, stop. Stop it right now. Don't say that. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to yourself. And don't say it around me. I will not have it. Because you're enabling them to continue to speak bad about themselves. You're enabling them to continue to speak bad about you. And you're going to hold on to that. They're going to hold on to that. And that's not good for anyone. And you might just save their life, because that might make them stop to think about how they're really talking to themselves, how they're really talking to others. So I've got a couple tips for you. On words, I played this game one time with this class, and you create a saying for however long you want to do it. And so we'll go with, I am a trusting person. That's what you say every day for a month. I am a trusting person. I'm a trusting person. I am a trusting person. And for that month, you'll notice, if you pay attention, that's a big thing, paying attention. If you pay attention, you'll notice that you're placed into situations where you must trust people and circumstances. And then that affirms your belief that you are a trusting person. You collect evidence of these things, and then you can fully believe them and fully step into them. So I challenge you just to try it with anything. I'm accepting, I'm loving, I'm loved, I'm funny, I'm fun, I'm smart, I'm intelligent. Whatever you feel like should resonate with you, or something that you really want, a value, you want to see in yourself, a characteristic you want to portray to the world, then start to say that to yourself. Also, using and instead of but. So but negates the whole first thing you said, right? You're pretty, but you have big feet. It's like, all right, cool, thanks. So say and. You're pretty and you have big feet. Notice how that feels a lot better. Cool thing I've noticed, and this was kind of bizarre to me at first. Have you ever noticed if maybe you got a new car or you want a new car and you start seeing those cars everywhere? Like everyone bought those cars now, and you're like, whoa, that's so weird. Or a recent one for me is my mom is sick. She has cancer, and I keep running. First, when she first got diagnosed, I would run into people like at least twice a week that have like, your mom totally saved my life. Your mom saved my marriage. Your mom helped me make more money than I could ever imagine. Your mom helped me get to my dreams. And I was like, well, that is so weird. Why does everyone know my mom? Like in Marysville, in Mill Creek, even if you're not from around here. So just various towns around where I live, I would run into these people. It was really bizarre. And recently, I've been running into a lot of people that are like, my mom was in the hospital, my dad was in the hospital, my aunt's sick. So like here, to notice how that happens. We truly are speaking things into existence. We're thinking things into existence. And it's time people step up, stand up, and start realizing that you are more than your 5 senses. Connect to your intuition. Connect to your gut. And most of all, connect to each other. You might not be the best person at math. However, I bet you could paint an amazing picture. And hey, you might not be the best artist. However, you could probably write a better story. And we're all not supposed to be the best at everything. We wouldn't need each other then. We're all here to inspire and love each other and to share this planet together, to share our strengths together and be there for one another. So let's start to open up. Let's start to tell our truths. Let's start to tell our stories so that we can live and learn together. We don't need to separate ourselves. Technology doesn't have to destroy us and bring us further apart so we can lock ourselves into our room and think we're connecting because we're on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Technology can bring... I was like, well, that is... You rise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies within you. I don't care if you're not religious. I don't care if you don't believe in most of those great teachers. Just start to give thanks. Give thanks for one another. Give thanks for yourself. Give thanks for your world. And just maybe you'll start to pay more attention and realize that when you give thanks and you give to others, you receive more than you could ever imagine. Thank you so much for listening. And if you got anything from this, I hope you just become more conscious for yourself and for others. I'll be giving you some more tips later on how to live a more fulfilled life. And just keep tuned in to yourself. Bye. Namaste.